go about identifying with this character? When I agree to play in a film, a whole process is triggered, almost despite myself. It's a bit like when you fall in love with someone. Even if you don't want to think consciously about it, you think about it all the time because there's something that links you with this other person. So to answer the first part of your question, you have this initial work, the process gets underway, and then you have the conscious work, something that you decide on purpose to do. I don't have any specific method. Everything depends on the film. Preparatory work takes shape on the basis of what you have in the film. It also depends on the director with whom you're going to rehearse. There are directors who you talk to a lot. Some directors you don't need to talk a lot because there's a sort of an automatic connection. You understand each other without actually having to resort to words. And then you do your own personal work. You think about the character to try to lend substance to the character, give the character a real soul. Of course, you have to try to understand the character. That's fairly obvious. Then you have your own ways and means of embodying the character. You try to delve into the character, make the character come alive for other people. To make the character come alive beyond words, you need to understand and build up the personality. In some films, I need to learn about the character's taste in music. I need to imagine the way the person smiles. I have to imagine the way the person moves, walks, what happened in that person's childhood. That's very important when I play an act, a given character. When I don't have that information available, I imagine it, I create it. At the same time, I let my imagination go. I let it run wild so that I can reach out and become part of the story. And then part of the story comes and reaches out to me and provides me with certain keys, things that I might not necessarily have thought about myself. It's hard to describe the process because you sort of open up to somebody. It's like a love story. You open up to a different person, another person, and bit by bit things come into place. You start understanding more and more about that other person. You discover things. I don't know whether I've really answered your question. It's somewhat mysterious, put it that way.